Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's CruachanKeith here and we're still playing the Stanley parable. This is part 2. So here we are, we're back at the double doors that we ended on the last video. If you remember, I took the right door and he kept telling me to take the left door. He got very angry with me and the game went all topsy-turvy and broke. So I was reading online, apparently there's 10 different endings on this, so we'll see how we get on. But for this playthrough, I'm going to do all the decisions, everything that he tells me to do I'm going to do, so let's see what happens. So he told me to take the left door, which I did. And the video's all fixed again.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
That is brilliant. Targets: push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper guy. Hilarious. What's up here? Everyone is unique. You most of all. Yeah. Hilarious. Number of slides in this slide. Slides, charts, charts and slides. Okay. They make it fun. Monetize, free to play. Brilliant. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. I'll do everything that he says to me. I gotta do it because I want to see what he tells me to do and do a story accordingly to the man.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hi, boss's office. Okay. Bless me. Will I just go in here?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Wait. No, he wants me to enter it. It's exactly what I'm going to do.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs, trying to input, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Where? Oh. Okay. Tell me what to do, Mr. Man. Obviously not there. I'm not pressing that until you tell me to do it, you fucking prick. You're mouthy mac fucking mouth a minute ago, and now I'm actually telling you to help me to do things. Okay, it's obviously I need to press that button. What adventures lie beneath? Loading, 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 loading. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Go check out Jolene.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Say, stepping out of the lift. Stanley did some. Go and listen to Jolene, the slow version. It's very good. It sounds like the Mr. Pervert from Family Guy, though. Okay? Go listen to him and come back to me! Now, let's keep playing
Stanley
Stanley.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What? That's Stanley. Oh, already I want to go down there. Oh. No, I'm not going to save it. I have a save at the double doors so I can keep going back there, but I can come back here another time. And go to the escape and see what happens. Press the button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What is this mind control facility? What is this mind control facility? Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Wow.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Bizarre! This is bizarre.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, there's so many buttons out here to press. What do I do? I just press things? Nothing. What is this? 5. Boop, boop. That was very anticlimactic. Yoink. Oh, fuck it. Let's just go in here and press something.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay. Okay. I want to press on, but let's just follow the guy and say on.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it
How
will be
bizarre.
his. And that was all he needed to know.
Oh,
It
I
was
hope they let me run
perhaps
around out there.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Fucking weird. I bet you it ends as soon as I want to go out and run around and frolic. Will they let me frolic? I want to frolic.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon
I'm
his
not
skin.
frolicking.
The
I'm not in
feeling
control
of
anymore.
liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before
I want to
him.
run like this.
This was exactly
Through
the
the-
way,
through
right
the trees.
now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh. Oh. Hang on. What? Am I back at the start? But there's paper all over the floor.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Let's see what goes on here. I'm probably gonna mess everything up because I had the save game at these double doors.
When
So-
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna save it. Okay, we're committed now. Come on, give me back my control. Stupid thing gets it. I'm messing everything up. I dropped my keyboard. Come on. All the recording stopped. I'll end it there, okay? And next time I'm going to go into the right door and I'm going to jump off that elevator and see what happens. And that's got to be lots of fun, okay? Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next video. If you like that video and if you like what I do on the channel, please leave a like and please subscribe because it helps very much. Thank you.